Today I'm going to demonstrate one easy way that you can hang your curtain rods. What's going on? Welcome to today's video. My name is Colton and today I'm going to be demonstrating one way that you can hang your curtain rods. Now I know that there's a ton of blogs and articles that will tell you how or how not to install your curtain rods. If you take that information that you have read or may read and couple it with this demonstration video, you will be well equipped to install your curtain rods by yourself. The tools I use for this project are down below in the description, and the time that it took me to complete hanging one curtain rod was probably about a half hour. So let's get started.
Identify the space where you want to hang your curtains. Now I highly recommend doing a whole bunch of self-reflecting, planning, whatever you want to call it before you hang your curtains. Ask yourself, what kind of look do you want to go for? Do you want your curtains right up against the window? Do you want to make it look like your window's taller, so they're higher? Do you want your curtain rod to be center from the ceiling to the window? Do you want it wider, narrower? There's a lot of different looks out there, so identify the one that you want and stick with that. Also identify curtain length. If you have a specific curtain and it only comes in a certain length, you may want to consider hanging your curtain rod around your curtain length. Then it gets into, do you want your curtain touching the floor, above the floor, dragging on the floor? As you can see, all these questions can become overwhelming. So here's what I did. As far as the length goes, just found a curtain that worked. If it was too long, chop it off, ham it up. I went 6 inches above the window, 6 inches away from the window. That was my anchor point for the curtain rod. Then I could adjust the curtain rod to go beyond that or just be right up against the anchor point. So here I went 6 up, 6 over, did that to both sides. A good double check is to measure from the ceiling down to your point that you just made. Make sure that that length is the same or about the same for both sides of your window. It helps even more if your ceiling is actually level. Open your rod box and make sure your curtain rod length fits the length that you actually want. Thinking about the potential curtain rod that's going to go past the anchor. Usually curtain rod kits have anchors for you and all the hardware. And if your kit has 3 rods, make sure the smaller, thinner rod is going in between inside these other rods that have this plastic casing to protect the metal. Drill a pilot hole, add in your screw anchors, then add in your screws and don't tighten them all the way yet. Get your rod bracket, slip it on, do it to the other side, get them snug, put on the curtain rod, make sure it's level, make sure it's center, and there's enough room on both sides that's equal. Adjust accordingly or to your liking, tighten everything down, and add in any additional screws. If after adjusting, your rod sags a little bit in the middle, add an additional bracket or anchor. Add on any curtain rod finials. Once you have your curtains, loosen the rod from the bracket, remove any finial, slip on the curtains, add the finial back on, do it to both sides, and now you're done.
Thank you so much for checking out today's video. If you liked what you just watched, consider subscribing and also hit that like button down below. And also if you want to see other how-to videos that I've completed in the past, go ahead and click this link right up here. If you want links to the products that I use in this video, you can also find those down below in the description. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.